What's up, world? Meaty coming at you with some more oxygen not included. Today, we've got ourselves a electrolyzer. We got to get set up here. I started putting in some of the basics already, running a water line over. We're gonna filter some more of this wonderful polluted water for our purposes. Make sure that we're using all the things. Put in another power transformer. Got to make sure we have power for this bad boy. And right now my duplicants are just rampaging through and making this happen. I'm going to have to clean out all the gases in here, so that's why I have it just set up for dumping into vents. But once we get it all squared away, we will be able to have some sweet oxygen and a regular supply of hydrogen flowing in here. So it should be good. Looking at my gases in here, I do have a little bit of oxygen. Of course, I have the hydrogen that I have been putting in here, mostly from this vent, which is going to start erupting again eventually, but we had some in a tank. We moved it up there. That's fine. I also put in a canister drainer. I have little bitty canisters of hydrogen floating around the place, so I figured I should probably get that done too. Gentlemen, why are we not finishing this up? Alright. These are going to be above 250, and this one's above, I want to say 400? Is that what these get set at? 250 and 450. Ah, that's right. Alright. Great. So we're pretty close. We're just going to seal this bad boy in. Try to not trap any duplicants while we do it. Once it's sealed up, we'll clean out the gases. We got natural gas and yuckiness in here. Yeah, way to go, Builder Steela. Can you hold on? Can you get out of there, please? That'd be great. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, Diggin' Ulti, you need to get out of there too, please. There. Great. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you, Sonyar, trying to get in there. Just for funsies. Oh my goodness. Paku? I definitely don't need the Paku here. If I put Paku over here, they'll fall down here. Hopefully they'll go that way. Well, sure. We'll grab some Paku. These guys are not being as quick as I might want. Ooh. When it comes to cleaning this place out. Guys, we need to get this done now before more water spills in here. Okay. Alright. We're working on it. We're getting there. Sure. We'll dump the water in here too. Okay. Here comes a Paku. Yeah, we'll just fill this whole tank up with some Paku. That'll be fine. Okay. But apart from not digging as much as I... Whoa. That's why. I don't have any more coal over here. Oh, my goodness. I only have 321 tons over here. It's pretty serious. Guys, I'm about to run out. So let's get a couple 100 tons of coal going over. I also put in a bit of a carbon skimmer here. Might as well clean up some of the mess that is not oxygen, gases within my base, right? Okay. So we're starting to move some coal. Let's get this guy plugged in now that we're all sealed up. I'll get the weird mix of natural gas, oxygen, and whatever else out of here. There. Sure. Oh yeah, we'll empty the place out of any gases. That'll take a minute or two. Get all this coal heading out. We've already moved 3 tons. Alright. Keep mopping up some messes. Disabled by automation grid is weird. Oh, we don't quite have enough natural gas in here. You know, it could be above 1,000, I think is fine. Yeah, there's only natural gas in here, plus some water. Not too keen on that water being in there, but hey. Alright, looking at our oxygen situation over here, we're actually doing pretty good. No worries. We are getting more and more and more coal coming in. We're up to 6 tons. Alright. Okay. All my duplicants are doing the food thing, or power banks, I guess. In terms of power banks, we're actually still doing just fine. We're charging them up well. Things continue to move. Alright, no worries on that front. Okay. We have finished our gases here. So let's plug in the water. Oh, there was a blob of too cold water, or too cold pipe. Please fix. Thank you. Alright. because the water sieve is so frickin' cold. Okay, yeah, the water sieve was the thing resulting in the super cold water. So the water sieve heat will come up. Great. Great. Yeah, because this water is... it's coming out at a fine temp. 15, 16, perfect. Let's check that gas overlay. We're going to run this a little. Get the gases out of there. Mostly I got to get the oxygen here. Oof. Alright, we gotta... we'll set these as don't turn on for a minute. Oh, we're hitting max gas pressure. That's the problem. Okay. Okay. Once we get a nice, like, thick layer of hydrogen here at the top. Ooh, that flashing is wow. Then we'll be able to turn that back on, but we're still struggling a little. Okay. Okay. This oxygen volume needs to start dropping. Okay. It is bit by bit. Yeah. Ultimately, you don't want any oxygen here. Worst case, I think we'll put in some gas filters in the near term. I mean, if I was going to put in gas filters, I could have already put in gas filters, right? Just have the thing do the thing, right? Alright. So, we will have gas filter. Okay. Put in 3 gas filters, which feels a little bit like a waste. Okay. Alright. And I'm not setting up those things just yet. One thing I am going to do, though, is I'm going to... Ugh. I'm going to send the remainder down into the main base. There we go. Because I could always use more oxygen down here. Yeah, my overall oxygen generation is actually looking pretty good now. But, come on. We can just go like this and make this a very oxygenated area over here. Man. That line is very full. There. So we'll hop over this line. We'll plug into this one if we need to. That all is looking great. All right. So get rid of these gas vents. Set this to oxygen. Ooh, this one is not even set up yet. So that will be set to hydrogen. This one can bridge on if possible, and if not possible, it's a waste gas. Alright. Filter hydrogen. Perfect. Oh, and deconstruct that. Make that happen, guys. Alright, there it is. There's the squadron. Perfect. We have hydrogen regularly going into the hydrogen place. Oxygen going where it needs to go. Ooh. A little hiccupy because of the duplicants doing their things. Alright. So, where are we at? Ah, we're working our way down. Thermal aquatuner is still keeping up pretty well. Oh, steam turbines are starting to overheat. Okay. This is one of those instances where I kind of regret not having a second aqua tuner in here to run a cooling loop for the steam turbines. Because self-cooling is just not quite keeping up. Ooh, bless me. Yeah, we had a bunch of dirt and other thermal mass stuff here that was helping to keep it all cool. And all of that has spent its temperature. Yeah, so this is starting to drift up more and more. Okay. We could end up putting... we'll put this guy here. So this has been basically saying move mafic rock here, and we have many tons of mafic rock to help suck up any heat that's been coming through here, right? I don't want that gas pump to overheat and blah blah blah. I'm gonna end up doing here. We're gonna basically deconstruct this guy, but we'll copy the settings here. So if I have the remainder of the mafic rock dumped in this area, then we should end up in a pretty good spot. Oh, we'll cancel that. Great. Duplicants are going to start moving things. What? Auto. There you go. There. You're not trapped, nor are you suffocating. Good. Ay, ay, ay. Iron? Sure. I'll print out a little iron over here. This water in here... Actually, the water throughout the lower end of the map feels like I should do something with it, but... Alright. So these guys are generally working on this. Moving ice and polluted ice and things along those lines over. Oh, we have 33 tons of coal at this point. I think we could probably turn that off. Where are you at? Over here. Alright. Good enough. Alright, yeah, we only have 285 tons of coal over here now. Very serious. Speaking of things being serious, you are done playing around out there, and looks like you're also done playing around out here. Storage full. Great. 27 tons of ice and other stuff. Should be good. Alright, yeah. The many tons of mafic rock that are getting plopped down here will help just be a giant blob of cool to help this work longer. While those boys are doing that, let's see about... Oh, we may not need a whole lot more in the way of petroleum going over here. There. Okay. So I have all this carbon dioxide. Don't really have anything to do with it, though. Here. Wait a minute. What? Are you still... Please stop. At one point, that was a good idea. That is not a good idea anymore. Please stop it. There. Go away. Boy. Alright, this whole thing is actually doing really well. We've almost solidified this out. At least on this side. At which point we can start digging in. Start bleeding more and more heat out of here. We can do the same thing over here. This one's going to be a little trickier because there's so much more magma to go. Oh man, look at all this granite here. Alright, let's clean some of this up. And we can come in from the top, clean some more of this out, start getting all the deliciousness out of here. Okay. Fluted ice is getting put in there. Alright. This rocket ship, we don't have enough power banks in there. That's a little disturbing. Let's get some more of those going. Metal power banks out of iron ore. Yeah, just crank them out, please. Ooh. And speaking of dangerous, let's make sure that there's no chance that any of these eco power banks can end up in water. It hasn't been a problem up here in a while, but let's not take any chances. Great. Tungsten, yeah, I don't have enough liquid in here anymore to do anything interesting, so we'll just let this be how it is. Whew. Lots and lots and lots of stuff that the duplicants are still needing to clean up. But for all this mafic rock, holy cow, it is warming up quick. Okay. Supercoolant at negative 159. Yeah. It's going to take a lot of effort to get down to the negative 250s. But once it is there, it's going to maintain very easily. So we just got to do what we can to make sure everything's everything's staying cool enough. Here, let's add in dirt as well. And bisylate. There. That should help actually speed some of this up too. There we go. move even more thermal mass down here. Okay. This is good to go. Well, okay. This might be good to go once we have enough power banks in here. I don't think we need that level of steel. Glass, gold amalgam. You know, let's put obsidian in here. I should have plenty of obsidian floating around. Oh, I got plenty of algae again, too. Good. 1,500 units of gear bomb. That seems like enough. 25 tons of oxalite. All right. Yeah. Billions of tons of dirt and abyssalite are now sitting there. That's much better. Here. Let's sweep up this junk too, if you will. There. We'll put even more stuff over there. You know, I might actually just leave that. Make it so my molecular forges have very little chance of overheating. To that same end, -27, -25. Okay. Should be okay. -153, we're looking at -185, so this should relatively soon start ticking into liquid state. So that'll be exciting. These aqua tuners are now doing just fine with billions of tons of very cold material to help cool them down. Oh, game's struggling. Do it. It's okay. I need neither of those things over here. 195,000 calories, 33 tons of sand. Yeah, we don't really need any of this right now. I think we'll just hold on to it. Alright. There. Alright. We'll see how this comes along. Oops. Lots of digging to happen. Holy cow. We have a bog bucket down here? Huh. Alright. Oh, an oxyfern is doing its best job. That's good to see. I think it might be the only one, though. Oh, there's one up here. One, oh, some more way down over there. Okay. So if I open this space up a little bit more, and we'll get some more oxyferns doing their thing. Maybe. There. No, we're not gonna chop up the tree, thank you. Alright, we'll do that. And I guess once we're in here, we might as well just go for it, huh? And we can go all the way down over here. Alright. Beautiful. Not that that's going to happen anytime soon, but we're set up for success. And any sort of opportunity... What are you carrying? Oh, you're just supplying construction materials. Oh, okay. Any sort of opportunity to get those guys moving a little better will be taken. Over here, we are almost full up. There we go. We do have 5 tons of obsidian now. Great. This continues on. I don't like how this is essentially just wasting stuff in favor of hydrogen. It's mostly the fact that we're not getting good hydrogen mixes up here, so we keep pulling oxygen out the top. Well, once it starts liquefying over here, we'll have a very different set of circumstances. All in all, things are looking pretty good. I think I want to send a duplicant, or bionic duplicant, over to the other planet. Timing is bad. Yeah, we'll wait until after their next downtime, mealtime. Alright. This mess. All of this just to try and keep the steam turbines cool. Is this third aqua tuner even turning on? Oh, barely. Once in a blue moon it turns on. Well, there's at least that. We're not using 3 aqua tuners worth of power to cool these, just 2. Alright. Let's see how stupid this move is. I mean, 400 degrees is pretty hot. In general, the guys, like, they don't mind being in the 100 and something. So we might just have to cut them off at a certain, like, depth. Alright. Okay. All the little jobs that you can set your duplicants off on doing. Oh! Hey, we have returned with a pile of ice. Let's get that taken care of. Included ice, snow, normal ice. Great. Yeah, polluted ice all goes in here, as usual. Okay. So they're able to get all the way down here. That's not a problem. There is some diamond down here too, so that'll be handy. Yeah, we could start digging this way. Get into the 1,000-degree material pretty quick. Alright, let's see how ridiculous this makes this. It's actually mostly just chilling out the rock, not driving up the temperatures. Okay. You know, if that's the answer, then go hard. And then at some point you're going to start hitting, oh, this is too hot. Ooh, 700 degrees. Alright, that might be enough for now. We'll just... we'll let this do its thing for a bit. Yeah, slowly drag up the temperatures. At some point, I can dig out this whole thing, and then as the volcano erupts, it just is going to inject more heat, and do the same sort of thing over here. Alright. These boys are doing their stuff. Okay. Oh, y'all are back too. Good. Alright, this is... I think we're good enough. Yeah, we have 50 units here, 50 units here. Oh. Why is it saying this isn't full? Whatever. 50 units in each. 13 units gear bomb. Well, we're about to send you guys back here. We'll wait until it is officially morning. Alright. Make sure we have a good crew. Dig an ulti. Yeah. Alright. Get folks queued up. Get them out of here. Alright, looking at the ice and snow, looks like it all ended up in here. Expelled gunk. What? Mecha Gizmo. What? Why didn't... Uh-oh. Because I'm not able to make Gear Bomb, the gunk storage has filled up. Uh-oh. Alright, Mecha Gizmo, you need to unequip... Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. There. Yeah, there you are. Sorry. Sorry. Everyone's running over to use latrines. Ugh. Oops. Okay. I don't think I need this carbon skimmer anymore. So we can just get rid of all that. Yeah, while it occasionally picks up a little bit of carbon dioxide, almost all that stuff is just filtering way to the bottom. Great. So... Oh. Get rid of all this. I don't even know what you were. Iron. Weird. Alright. Mop up more messes that we're making. Oh, hey. We could put in a pitcher pump over here. And happily... What? Fine. We will deconstruct all of the random bits and pieces that we have left behind. There. Silly. Anyway, we'll put in a pitcher pump and we'll just kind of make this work out a little bit better for us. As water flows to the very, very bottom of the map, we'll be able to clean it up. Okay. Eh, 3 is fine. these still have body temperature problems. Oh, they're too cold. Yeah, that's not a common issue here on this map. I think I totally blew past the schedule. No, not quite. We can indeed send a good digger over to help the other planet. Sure, Eduardo. Let's get you going. Oh, teleport. Bye. And he's gonna go, but I need a new Atmos suit for Mecha Gizmo. Bonk. Alright. Yeah, get to it. Get to it, my guy. Why? What? Ugh. Whatever. What? What is your priority here? What are you... Decorate, operate, oh. Sure, build, dig. Go. Yeah, it would have been nice had you kept your frickin' Atmos suit on, but no. Alright, it looks like I need more Atmos suits going over there, too. Alright. Let's get that going. Alright. That's enough. Like 5 Atmos suits is fine. That one's worn. That one's... Alright. You, please get into an Atmos suit. Please. There. Great. What are you doing? Where... Alright. You need to be... Oh, you need to be reworked. Oh, I was... Build, dig. Oh, I must have set up the wrong Eduardo earlier. Oh, maker. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, build, dig. Please build, dig. Sure. We'll print out the barbecue, even though we really, really, really don't need it. You should be able to build and dig all this stuff. You're just focusing on... Oh, because the... I know why. Because the stuff is set at a particular level. Whoa! Why are you coming way down here? What is your deal? Are you... My guy. I get it, but... Here, maybe toe down on the build. Focus on the dig. I guess you're down here. You're just going to stay down here for a bit, but... Here, cancel those anyway. Yeah, I mean, he's efficient. I'll give him that much. He's making infinitely more progress than the other guys have. So, rah rah. I was hoping he was going to take out the ice stuff, not be dorking around down here, but hey. And unfortunately, because he's down here, when he goes back, he'll drop off his Atmos suit, which is a normal thing, but I just keep my guys in Atmos suits the whole time. Okay. Okay. Alright. Man. Get some. Oh, and these guys are finally doing the thing that they should be doing. Well, that's good. Let's, can we finish this corner, please? That way we don't have all of our precious oxygen leak into space. That'd be great. Okay. All in all, these guys are doing okay. Oop. Yep. Okay. Yes. Eduardo, you need to get out of here. No. Why can you not go there? Oh. You're gonna go here, and you're gonna unequip the suit, and then you're gonna move further. There you go. Yeah, gunk up their toilets. That's great. Thanks, buddy. Sure. Harm yourself by using the wash bin. Alright. Well, did you have fun over there? Because if you had fun, you won. There. You get in that. Oh my goodness. We've got gunk everywhere. There must have been people having all sorts of problems. Ooh, yikes. Yeah. Okay. So that one guy saying it's spilling gunk was not the only one who was spilling gunk. Okay. Everything's looking good. Rockets are moving. Thermo Aqua Tuner is still doing its thing. Ooh, we are getting liquid. So, when does the liquid oxygen start turning to solid? At negative 218. So we can crank that down even further. There we go. That's what we want. A nice consistent flow. Great. We're at negative 208, so still a ways to go before we get to hydrogen. But we are starting to liquefy oxygen. That's good. Ooh, we've maxed out on our hydrogen now. Well, that's good. Well, kind of good. Negative 202 is how low we're getting. Gentlemen, how are we doing over here? Just puttering along. Okay. Okay. Once we get to this planet, alright, I brought a bunch of obsidian with me. Oh, where'd the rover? Oh, there's the rover. Sorry, buddy. But once they get over here, we should put in an outhouse or two. Great. That'll do. There. So, get them to do that first, then they'll come in and they'll start digging away and doing all the other stuff. All right. Well, we'll just pause it here as they continue their flight through the stars. Be back with you in just a second. All right, here we go. Rocket coming in for a hot landing. And duplicants should be ready to get some work done. Let's make sure that this is not going to impede them in any meaningful way. Great. So we'll get this set of bathrooms squared away. Oh, I don't have dirt. Oh, dummy. Fine. Alright. Oh, the ladder's like 1,000,000,000,000 degrees. Cool. Great. Yeah. That's fun. Like the pitcher pump's not hot. But man, those ladder segments are. Okay. Well. Oh, the carbon dioxide from my landing the rocket also probably didn't help much. Okay, well, next time, yeah, you clean that out. It's fine. We'll bring some dirt or something next time. Why would... they're trading off who gets to actually breathe. Great. Can you not stand in the hot? That would be great. Dummy. Alright, there we go. Okay. Pilot Stila, you are not having a good day. If I remember right, the triage cot, yeah, that's a little too big for me to just hop down in here. I suppose I could put one... Yeah, I could put them here. Will they be made out of obsidian, I guess? Sure. There. Honey, you're going here. I guess the other one will go there? Sure. Diginolti, you can just move some magma for a while. Thankfully there's a nice like layer here, so I don't need to worry too much. The radiation is bad, but not horrific here. And yeah, we can... put some stuff there. Okay. Buddy. I get it. And yes, I should have put down a rover before I came down. You're right. Let's set a high priority on making sure these guys don't get too radiated. Alright. Oh, receiving treatment. Okay, so it's just going to speed up the healing process as they receive treatment. That's fine. And then we'll make sure that the walls are a higher priority. There we go. Just that little bit better of radiation blocking. Oh, those are set at 7s? Oh, that's why. Yeah, why are you standing in the stupid stuff? There. I get it. Stop standing in the lava, please. There. Alright. Now, get out. Oh my goodness. Sure, go back to freaking dumping lava into things. That's safer. And then once build and dig is done, then we'll move you into the triage cot. We'll just trade everyone around. Oh, Pilot Stila is saying she's done for the moment. Nope, get out of the lava. Dummy. There. Sure. You are also being very stupid right now. Okay. Yeah. Let's deconstruct this. How about that? No, you still. Ugh. You just desperately want to stand in that lava, don't you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, How about this? We're gonna deconstruct these. You need to get rearranged. There we go. There. Now you're going to there. Oops. There. You are here. You are here. Go. Oh my goodness. You are an extra special bit of dummy. Okay, this pitcher pump is too deep in. All right. So this will have to get deconstructed and rebuilt, and that's fine. Man, Pilot Steel is actually decent at medicine. How? No, medicine 0. Just quick. Alright. Sure. And this is a separate problem. Okay. Let's see. Pilot Stela. Here we go. Life support. That is the other thing. Tidying. Clean out house. That could be. Maintain those. Toggling. Alright, tidying. Say tidying. Okay. Alright, so she's coming in here. Ah, perfect. Yes, we need to keep this operational. Alright. These guys... are generally okay. Yep. You're going to go get some food and or oxygen. Great. And Pilot Seal is still just moving some magma. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Let's... Great. Now... No. Stop it. Sure. Y'all can... There. Now, no one should be super stupid. They should just be, like, pumping out the magma over time, and then as we get this magma out of here... Let's maybe not have 500 degree obsidian in here. Maybe... Oh, that was even dumber. Relocate to here at a 9. Please. Please? Pretty please? Because this is going to make everything very, very hot very quick. Come on, guys. Thankfully, I have a lot of everything sitting on one tile, so... It could be worse. Whew. Man, these duplicants are being pretty special. Why are you standing in the frickin' lava? Maybe we'll make it so they can't stand in the lava. Maybe that'll help. My God. There. Alright. Oh, this is now unreachable. Oh, okay. There we go. There. You know, the fact that they can only like, put stuff in there. They can't actually get up there. That is actually perfect. Great. Alright. Move this further down. Yes, please, stand in the frickin' lava to build the stuff. That sounds great. Well, I will say, we are getting close on all this stuff. I will plan a little further ahead. So, there's that. And then we'll want this. Okay. That should be good. And I see some more niobium down here. We'll plan that out as well. We will eventually relocate this up here. Just gotta wait for them to move a bunch of magma, and then we'll be sitting pretty good. If I remember right, there's usually a niobium volcano in here somewhere. No, that's just normal neutronium. Yeah, it must be much further down. As lava planets go, this one's actually not bad at all. Relatively straightforward shot going down to try and make this all happen. Alright. I heard a bloop. Oh, no. It's just a bloop. Okay. Oh, hey, we are getting plenty of liquid oxygen up in here. That's nice. 250, so no hydrogen just yet. We have filled up this line with extra hydrogen, so once this starts liquefying, we'll have plenty of, say, raw material, ready to go hydrogen, however you want to phrase that, for them. This is just going to be gunk extraction required. Toilet. Yeah, I was like, use the bathroom. Alright, there you go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Just to keep them all occupied while someone's not moving magma, we can have them building out more tiles. Keep our radiation level as low as we can. Yeah. Eventually we hit 0. Great. I like 0. Okay. Pincher pump's ready to move down again. This is probably the final move. Yeah. There we go. There. Because somebody got a little too feisty there. No, don't stand in the lava. Don't be dummy. There we go. There. Now, get out of the lava. I don't care how warm and toasty it is. I don't care if it feels like a gentle hug. You can't stand in the lava. There. with 3 of them working on this, this actually goes pretty fast. It's just which one of them keys into the fact that there's empty spots that they should be filling is kind of the weirdness, right? They're like taking turns. Oh, I want to fill a bottle now. No, me. I want to fill the bottle. Okay. Yeah, this should definitely be the last move. Okay, while they are working on that, this has been coming along just great. We're actually almost to 500 kilos of liquid hydrogen, at which point the pump will start working. And as the pump starts working, it's mostly just going to be cycling this around just to make sure that it doesn't freeze. That's something that's a little bit more important over here on the hydrogen side than the oxygen side. 238, 248, yeah. But it is something that is good to do on both ends. Minus 259. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are getting close. At 252 is when we should... Well, 252 to 255. Yeah. We'll... Ooh. Minus 256, please. That's about where we should start seeing things shift over. Liquid hydrogen at 259. Negative 259 is when that gets bad. Oh. 256. I want minus 257. 7. Minus 257. Oh. 6, 7. Oh, minus 257. There we go. Had to get rid of the Celsius thing. Weird. Weird. Okay. We're getting very close there. Oop. We're getting very close here. Man. I think I could actually have another bottle emptier here. Oh, I might have had one there at one point and it melted when I landed the rocket. Sagato has a toilet problem? Alright, alright. What? Okay, no, it is just a problem with the fact that they're not... What? There's you, there's you. Do the thing. I guess y'all have been busy taking care of the other stuff, but do this? That'd be great. Guys? Take care of a bathroom. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, right in the food. Right in the food. Yeah, thank you. Jeez Louise. Holy cats. You guys are just horrific. Alright. Well, we're, getting there with this whole batch of duplicate mess. Great! You cleaned the toilets. Congrats, guys! Germs. We have germy barbecue sitting on the floor. The germy food sitting on the floor. Maybe we should tone down the cooking a little, huh? Alright. Some algae checkers. Ah, perfect. We can deconstruct this. We can build those up. Great. Yeah, eventually this bit of magma will trade heat with something further down. At which point we will be able to get all the rest of this. Oh, man. So close. So close. Databanks. I don't think you can melt databanks. Maybe you can. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright. So, we need to bring niobium in here pretty desperately. We're doing fine on every resource still, so no worries there. Yeah, perfect. Still a vacuum, so... Well, the niobium will be blazing hot. We don't really have a whole lot of option. Okay. It's cooling down relatively quickly. Ooh, power. Okay. Okay. That's a different issue. I don't have enough glass to make a solar generator here. Okay. We'll make one of these. There. Okay. Okay. Alright. Moved the stethoscope. And then that can actually get relocated inside. Okay. We're getting power. Okay. It was just nighttime, I guess, was the problem. Okay. Alright, we've we've got a little bit of a issue here. That there is just too much magma. Okay. All right. Sometimes you can build drywall, and it takes, there we go, just enough heat out of magma to turn it solid. Okay. Great. This is about as good as I could ever hope for when it comes to a lava planet sort of thing. There. Building melted. Oh yeah, I don't care. Let's see how little I can get away with digging out here. There. That will work. All right. Deconstruct that one as well. See if we can get over this. Man, we hit the jackpot. Okay, here's the neutronium volcano, or niobium volcano. That is on the wrong side of a pile of magma. I am not going to deal with it. I'm just going to take the resources from this side and call it good enough. You don't actually need that much in order to make all your hopes and dreams come true. There's that. Great. Already rummaged. Well, whatever might have been in there at some point, melted. Oh well. Guys, come on. There we go. Okay. And then just a last little bit. Oh, I do need to dig out a little bit more in order to get all the way back here, but not a problem. And then we're out of here. Probably never to return. There's no real reason that I would want to come back. I've taken enough of the niobium. Yeah, sure, I suppose I could tame a volcano, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, guys. You are idle. Beautiful. Let's set our destination. Let us get out of here and go back home. Go. Oh, begin. Alright, looking at my other places. Oops, you need to get out of here. Radioactive asteroid field. Oh, some uranium ore? Okay. That could be interesting. I was talking a little while ago about building a... whoa, what? What is going on? Well, that's 632 degrees. You broke. Oh, yeah. Because it is just too hot in here. Oh, this is a problem. Alright. So, thankfully, I have all sorts of goodies. Let's deconstruct you, and let's deconstruct you, and we're going to deconstruct you. And I can actually remake tons of this with gold amalgam. Alright. Let's see. Medicine, hand sanitizer out of gold amalgam, please. And then we'll put in a pneumatic door made of gold amalgam. Great. This one is the get it done. Yeah. There. And then battery, also made out of gold amalgam. Beautiful. Great. So from a temperature point of view, it is still roasty toasty in here, but it doesn't really matter anymore because we've got all the things. All right. So a very successful foray. Drill is almost done. We have tamed... Oh my goodness. You know what we forgot? Where are we? 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. You know, we're turned back around. We're going back, kids. Because we forgot to put in a stupid printing pod thingy. There. Make that. This is the only thing you need to make. Great. And then we need to activate it. Sure. Great. Now we go home. Just turned around in time to make that happen. Because they have just enough gas to get all the way back home. That would have been bad. So here on Toxera, we have a mini pod. And look at all this stuff over here that we need to get dug out and brought back home. Man. And that's a lot of ice, a lot of water, a lot of everything. Anyway. This whole system actually looks like it, well, it was working. You overheated. again. That'll happen. Okay, but this isn't too bad. But mini pod there, right? Haven't landed here yet. Haven't landed there yet. Where am I? Oh, this one. I remember my mini pod on this planet when I was getting my graphite and carving out the entire bottom half of a map. At some point I could come back here and just collect the rest of the resources, right? Fossil, lime. I don't need to, mind you, because I've got more than enough stuff. Oh, I left my artifacts behind. Oh well. But I have to come out here. I have to get the stuff set up for the temporal tear opener. Yeah. Plenty yet to do. Oh, we're starting to get... Wait, what is going on? $200 gunk. How do we have $200 gunk? Liquid phosphorus? What? What is happening over here? Is the volcano heating up the tiles? No, not even a little. Refined phosphorus. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah. I don't... What? Now that gunk is normal temp? What? 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 Something weird happened. It feels like there was some sort of strange hiccup. Okay, so the temperatures in here are actually rising a bit, generating a little bit more power. That's not a bad thing. We can do the same sort of thing on this side. Here, let's go to here. Take some of the heat out of this end. I don't want to get too aggressive about this, because at a certain point it's just going to turn into a different sort of mess. Okay. But we've got liquid hydrogen starting. We've got liquid oxygen just trucking along. 257, perfect. Man, this is much smoother than my liquid hydrogen setups usually run. We're bringing in warm hydrogen. Not necessarily hot. Oh, some of it is going to be hot. Oh, I guess it's only 25. Oh, that's not too bad. For gas that originally comes out at 150, after it goes through here with all the ice and the snow that is transferring the heat into here to slowly melt it. That is not bad. All right. But it does mean it's working a little harder to get the temperatures where we want it to be. Supercoolant, staying exactly where we want it. That means that the thermo aqua tuner is just going to be, yeah, it's working half the time now. Which, great. We've got a big block of cold. We are making all the things into all the appropriate liquids. Yeah, minus 252. Okay. There. We'll crank down the temp a little bit more. Yeah, minus 270 supercoolant. Supercoolant as a thing. I don't have any supercoolant floating around. Supercoolant, do you ever freeze? Minus 271. So 259, 269, 273. Oops. There. That would put it at exactly freezing. Great. Which is not enough to state change, so we should be fine. Great. So, hydrogen and oxygen are coming along. Rockets are doing the rocket things. Head back home, please. Now that you are all full up. We have 3, well, 1, 2, starting planet, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 planets with portals on them, the mini pods. We could easily go here to the tree planet and make one. We could easily go here to the regolith planet and make one. All in all, we are looking real good in terms of our objectives. Oh, there's a bunch of gunk in here. Holy cats. What a mess. Alright. And we make a lot of gunk all the time. Okay. There. Okay. Throw in a pitcher pump here just to get the water out. Lord knows we could use the water. In here, this specific liquid pump, okay, it's made of steel. I don't ever really need to worry about it, so it's fine. I'm not messing with the hermit at all. Okay. Temperatures are still climbing up bit by bit. So yeah, I think we're at a pretty good place to stop for the day. lots of progress towards the various things we wanted to get done. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, finishing up on the lava planet, doing all that. We are going to be making some thermium once people get back here with it. And once we have thermium, it opens up all sorts of interesting shenanigans we can pull. For instance, this thermal aqua tuner that's made out of steel, it's doing fine, right? But we had to dump a lot of, like, mass here to keep it cool. If it was made out of thermium, you wouldn't care. It's just like, yeah, it'll be fine. It doesn't matter. Some of these petroleum generators, right? How they are... Oh, low threshold 0. Yeah, let's not have the threshold be 0, guys. Here, 10. 10 seems like a good low threshold. Yeah, like petroleum generators stuck out in space. Maybe you make those out of thermium, because then you don't ever need to worry about them. So there's a lot of different things that you can like tweak once you have thermium, just because you don't need to ever really worry about overheating. The overheat capacity is like 1,000 degrees or something ridiculous. Niobium on its own is pretty bonkers. Not you. Not you. You! This one. So yeah. Niobium, melting point 2,500 degrees. Overheat temperature plus 500. Thermium, overheat temperature plus 900. So things hit 1,000 degrees before they start overheating, and that is pretty darn powerful. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot, so we'll leave it here. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. It was a bunch of micromanaging of duplicants to make sure that they weren't cooking themselves slowly in the warm hug that is lava. Getting our liquid hydrogen and oxygen actually full up and running with our electrolyzer cranking over here. Making sure in general that duplicants are happier and healthier than they have been. We're running into some challenges here and there in terms of liquids. Yeah, running into some periodic challenges in terms of how we're using our resources. So we are definitely burning through our backlog of polluted water. We're getting a little stressed here in terms of how much water we need for all the various things that we're doing, right? Oxygen is flowing in the way that we want it to. We are keeping our base oxygenated. There we go. But we are definitely bringing in less water than we would like. So, some things that we definitely have to keep an eye on very closely, make sure we don't get too crazy. Some things that are starting to come together. But yeah. Hope you all have a good weekend. I'm gonna meet some buddies later today. It should be a good time. We will catch you all next time. See ya.